DJ
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab us in the bucket, can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue.
Welcome to Vocab TV. And as always, I'm your host, Mr. Vocab TV, Talik. And this evening, we're coming to you from the East Village at La Vie Lounge, which is on 1st Street, down in the Lower East Village, where you could get a nice hookah, nice dinner. And as you can see, the place is absolutely sexy. And sitting to my left, we have our Candyman of the month, Marlon Mora. And as you can see, we picked him with good choice and good reason. And we're going to get into everything that he's into and things like that. Of course, he's modeling, but there's more to it than just the modeling. So, you know, Marlon, give everybody out there a brief synopsis of the things that you're working on and what you're doing these days.
Well, right now, thank you for having me over here, man. I'm having a great time with you guys. Candyman of the month, starting the year off strong. And as always, just no new beginnings, just doing what I'm always doing, man, which is promoting a healthier alternative lifestyle, which is, which is everything, everything you want to do, you got to have yourself taken care of first, So that's what I'm doing, promoting a lot. I do a lot of fitness modeling, a lot of competitions. I've competed all over the nation. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm promoting, sharing my knowledge with everybody, all my close friends, and all the new supporters that I have for this upcoming years. And I got a lot of stuff going on in the works, so I'm really excited.
Well, absolutely. And like he said, he's, promoting health and staying in shape and things like that. But before we get into staying in shape and modeling, we want to talk about what you were doing beforehand, which was powerlifting. And, I know it takes a lot of focus and training to get that done. You want to talk a little bit about, your powerlifting and things like that?
Yeah, man. Powerlifting came pretty natural to me. I mean, I played football in high school, but what attracted me the most was the whole preparation part of it, the whole training, the whole weight room. So it naturally came to me. And me, I've always been a light dude, so I've always weighed in around 170 pounds. I love the sport for the simple fact that it's pound for pound. I mean, I'm going up against guys, pound for pound. I'm beating out guys. I would weigh in 175 in a 181 weight class, and I'll be breaking double body weight on the bench press, squat 500 pounds, pulling 550 from the ground. And, people look at me now, and especially now they're like, you really do all that? But, yeah, and I actually have it's still standing, a New Jersey bench record, which is a 352 bench press. And I'm still proud of it, man, at 18 years old. And just kept building ever since, man. Competed in the Nationals 2 years. I have a collegiate national record in Texas. Wisconsin, I placed third. I've been around the nation, man. I've been around, but this year is gonna be a breakout year, man, towards promoting what I do and how I do it.
Let me ask you, are there any like idols that you looked up to, like when you were working out and things like that? Who's your number one idol, or the person that you look to be like, I want to sculpt myself in the likeness of this individual?
Man, what did it for me, man, was Arnold, bro. Arnold, like for a lot of people, and that'll never get old, He whatever he represents, whatever people like, they look at him nowadays. It's really what he represented back in the day. It only took that split second for me to get motivated for that. The rest, what he did with his life, that's completely on him. But it was just enough for me to take my approach on things, which is the dedication and the training you need to have in order to succeed and take your body to that next level. Not a lot of people can break through those pain barriers where you can really get that muscle growth and get where you want to get, which are real results. So, Arnold did it for me, and I followed him. I followed his good points, good things that he left. He left a great impression on me, man.
Well, it's obvious that you're a very focused individual, and we want to talk a little bit more on your focus. How do you stay so focused with, like, doing, staying in health and being in shape and things like that, and now venturing off into modeling?
Well, the whole saying, champions are made when no one's looking. That's very true. But then again, you get more of a drive when a lot of people are looking. And I know a lot of people are looking at me and always have been supportive of me. So to not let them down, I know I got to take it to that next level. And I do that by, stay focused. I try and eat clean all year round. I have my cheat meals here and there like everybody else. But, if I'm preparing for something, I know that it's showtime when it is, and I got to be ready for that because, I got a lot of people following me and they like the movement that I'm doing. So I'm happy for that, The more the merrier, and that's what gets me going.
Yeah, and we're definitely happy for you. We definitely want to, say that we support you in everything that you're doing. And if you're checking out that spread in the Candyman section, you would see, like his idol, he's Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque. You know, I mean, you stay in good shape. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, a lot of us need to, you know, learn more about health and being in shape and things like that, like myself. But we'll leave that for another issue. But let's talk about, you know, I got the opportunity to meet you at one of Dramatic Fanatic shows. I know you're out there modeling. How are the calls coming in for people to ask you to represent their line?
Pretty much, you know, everything is social networking nowadays, and probably like a lot of people would probably see this interview. I mean, everything is social network, you know, word to mouth. So, you know, I'm doing what I gotta do when I book something, when I book a job, you know, like Dramatic. You know, he saw me on Facebook, and we spoke, we collaborated. It was great, you know. That led to this great interview and meeting you, man. So it's all social networking, and that's how I'm doing. I've always been good at networking and just carrying myself very well. You know, there's no lying in me, and you know, let's get the job done and we get it done. So that's how I'm doing it right now. You know, and fitness modeling is my drive there. But you know, the fashion, you know, I like to dress, so you know.
That's actually what we were going to go into next, you know, was the fashion part, because we are a fashion magazine, and, you know, we like to know some of the things that you may want to throw on, or some of the designers that you actually wear when you're going out on your leisure time, you know, to look good or keep yourself looking fresh as you are right now.
Thank you. Well, pretty much, my whole fashion sense comes a lot from my father, which he's just Candyman in his own. You know, he's the whole zoot suit, the whole Dali mustache. You know, I get a lot of, you know, he's always had watching my father dress up. You know, as a kid, you know, always looking sharp. And my key thing that I like to do is everything I like it to be tailored. I try, you know, if I find something that doesn't necessarily fit me, you know, tailor's your best friend. So that's the tip I'll give you guys, because it's really what helps me out and makes you feel good, man. You look good, you're gonna feel good, you know, people gonna, you know, you're gonna do good things. So we keep that going. Yeah, man, the fashion, I'm a big thrifter, man. I like thrift shopping. It's just awesome. And thrifting started because I would thrift in my father's closet. So, you know, that's just kind of, was like, you know what? Let me just, you know, expand myself a little bit more. But overall, you know, simple H&M. I'm not a pricey guy. My main thing is just pretty much finding something that fits me. If it fits me, if I like it, I'm gonna get it. You know, whatever the price range, whatever the tags on it, no tags, I'll put it on, man. I'll make it look. I'll make it work.
For yourself, what are some of the things that you're venturing off to do? I mean, any aspirations of becoming an actor, like your inspiration himself?
Well, you know what? Yeah, I've taken a couple of acting classes. You know, HB Studios in New York here. Just building my network. A lot of people tell me I have that, you know, that movie star look. So that kind of pushed me forward to it, and I actually had a great passion. I grown to love it. You know, so I started practicing with a couple of personal classes that I've taken myself at home, and I branch out. And the acting, I think, is gonna be something that I'm definitely gonna take into play. A lot of people tell me more of the soap opera stuff, and whatever it is, man, I don't know. I like doing it. So we're gonna. I got a couple of things this year.
So what we want to know about now, we want to get into your social your social networking and things like that. For, you know, many followers that you may get now. I know you already have plenty of followers now, but of course it's gonna add on for the ones that don't know you well and want to get more in tune with, you know, yourself and learning about getting in fitness and health and things like that. You want to give out the outlets there?
For right now, I got Facebook. Facebook is what I'm pretty much expanding with. It's great for the simple fact I have a lot of family overseas that are always watching what I'm up to. So I like keeping it very, very professional, and I do keep it very professional. You know, I like this year I'm incorporating a lot more fitness and health tips, diets, a lot of healthier alternatives. You know, it's a page worth checking out. You know, so you can look me up at Marlon Mora Castillo. So Facebook. You can Google me. You'll find me on a couple of pretty much a lot of things that I've been up to, and but for the most part, Facebook right now. The whole Twitter thing, I haven't really gotten involved into that, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to. So.
Yeah, most definitely, especially of your stature. Like when you're doing new things, networking is very easy. But I also want to talk, before we get ready to get out of here, we're not going to hold you up much longer. I want to talk about the fitness magazine that you get. It's I forgot the name, Physique and Body. I'm not too sure.
It was World Physique, and World Physique was actually the first actual like fitness feature that I did. You know, I've done a lot of the modeling, a lot of freelance modeling. You know, so there's actually a big fitness towards what I want to break out towards. You know, more fitness. So the magazine World Physique, you know, it really was a, you know, one-on-one interview kind of thing, and a lot of people, I put it on my Facebook, and you can check it out on worldphysique.com. Marlon Mora, you can look me up there. and I got a lot of good feedback on it, man. It got in tune to where I come from, my background, you know, and just the stats, you know, numbers don't lie, and I'm gonna keep putting numbers up for this year, man. So look out for that, man, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like one of the quotes when I did read the article and things like that. One of the quotes you said, you got to stay focused. And the simple thing is something called a diet. And it's not necessarily saying you have to stop eating. You just have to watch what you eat and be more disciplined with what you eat so you could get yourself in shape. Because, you know, in the long run, it takes a toll on you. But like I said, we're going to, you know, let you get up out of here. Look for Marlon and that, you know, Candyman spread is going to be off the hook. Or should I say it's going to be very, very classy because he has some real good pictures and things like that. But as always, this is your host, Mr. Vocab TV, Marlon Mora. We at La Vie Lounge. We getting our chill on and things like that. But you always have to remember, beauty, swag, and fashion is our lifestyle. It's time for you to make it yours.
Like I won, talk like a win in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. Oh, Valley boy, plus way back. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah.